Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 battle. This is part of my continuing series to play through all of the historical scenarios in multiplayer in chronological order. This is Opis 539BC. I'm commanding the Persian army. So we have a lot of our Sparabara foot, so bow, light spear, 50% swords, some crummy raw hoplites, and the Immortals, so superior armored versions of the Sparabara. Babylonian army, which looks larger. I wonder if it is larger or if I'm just a coward at heart. No, it is larger by about 9,000 men. Massed archers, which we should be able to deal with pretty handily. Babylonian mixed foot, these have less firepower, but are full swordsmen. The guard foot, they are to be feared. Superior armored light spear swords and armored mercenary hoplites, again to be feared. A substantial cavalry wing. We have a cavalry wing behind, but even so, he has more cavalry. In terms of terrain, this is a deep stream. So I wonder if Oki will choose to defend it. If he chooses to defend it, that would be a very good thing. It would allow me cover to hide from his heavy infantry, and I could get up close to force the close range shooting modifier on his massed archers, but still be safe from being charged. So yeah, it should severely disorder heavy foot and moderately disorder medium foot. So we're just gonna kind of trundle forward, hope not to get outflanked too badly on the left, and that's the plan, more or less. We'll extend the line a little bit that way, since we do have Sirius's unit here in reserve. It would be especially useful if Oki stood his ground behind the stream because it bows out a little bit. So another option, instead of pushing right up next to it, would be to sit 4 tiles away, out of reach of these units and these units, and just pepper his center. Good. And the cavalry, I could just rush straight forward, or I could be annoying and start arcing far around, and of course, that's what I'll attempt to do. Next turn. Does he stand or does he move? He stands. That's good. Good. Probably don't want to do that. He'll just withdraw. It's not really that important, but these are all turning around. That would be fine by me. Fight the camels with our infantry and cavalry skirmishers and a single unit of non-light cavalry over here. Okay. Do I want to do that? Superior and average. I suppose I can't avoid them all forever, but I can avoid them for a while. As long as that pulls this away, I am fairly confident about winning just this on my own. Next turn. Well, this could get ugly. Let's get as far to the back of the map as we can so that if and when this unit, or this wing, is destroyed, it'll take him a long time to get the cavalry back into action, at which point hopefully our infantry will be winning. That's the idea anyway. Okay. Ignore these light archers, we don't care. Bring up your regulars to help us soak in the arrow fire, and turn and turn. Good. Throw another volley. Fragged. Break. Good. Now go ahead and charge. He'll just pull those back, I imagine. We'll play the same game and soak in some arrow fire from this built-up area. It's fine. Turn and face will get the stationary shooting bonus next time if he does stand his ground. And that should be all for now. Next turn. Let's turn back around then. I'm pinned in place. Hold firm. Good. Stay just out of range. Withdraw. Go for a break. And a break. And another one. Good. Can push forward. And prepare for contact. Why not go for a disruption? Held firm. Okay. That should be all I want to do for now. Yeah. Next turn. That's fine. That's what light infantry are for. They're armored, so hopefully they will be able to take it. Yep. Too bad. That's more like it. Keep maneuvering away. Okay, keep this unit pinned. Move behind them to block them from withdrawing easily. And we'll have to get next to them, which disorders us. That's too bad. But just keep them pinned in place. Held firm. Next turn we'll hit him again. Meantime, loose. Fragged and broken. Yes, good. Go for a frag again. Auto brakes. Alright, so next turn the main infantry line can prepare to advance. Ship these light archers over to the flank, where they'll hopefully rally up. In the meantime, we need to try to disrupt these hoplites before they close into contact. I don't know how successful we'll be. We need to try. After all, in melee, for example, impact is good because we have superior quality. In the melee itself, we're down 25 POA because of spearmen having our swordsman POA. Held firm, too bad. Held firm. Okay, we're just gonna have to get charged. Unfortunate. Here, you. Prepare to absorb some arrows for us. I'm sure you'll love that. Do I want to move forward to shoot yet? Might be time. Yeah, I think it's time. Because we don't know how the engagement on the right is going to go, so we need to prepare for all eventualities. Alright, then next turn we can move to within 2 tiles to cause them to get a close shooting malice for massed archers, but we'll still be protected by the stream as well. Take cover in the village. Alright, we are fully committed now. Next turn. Now it's about to get interesting. Probably auto break? Nope, guess not. It's a little bit painful, but as long as we don't drop cohesion, good. Most unpleasant. Oh, he's crossing. Too bad. I was really hoping he'd stay on his side. Oh, that's exactly what I did not want. It's for the chariots to move to rejoin their companions. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So we'll be in bow shot no matter what at this point, so we will maneuver to turn and fire. Okay. Let's push over here. Maybe we can use our Nomad Light Horse Archers to start charging massed archers. Get behind. So they're pinned in and can't retreat now. Go for a frag. Nope. There. Next turn we'll break both units of camels. Meantime, let's see if we get pushed back here. No. Or bounce the enemy back here? No. Reduced command and control. Too bad. In that case, let's move up and work on a disruption. Good. Force that close range shooting malice. Good. Same thing here. It's going to be unfortunate because the Hoplites are just going to have to stand and get shot at. But that's okay. I'm sure they won't love it, but it works for me. Good. Go for a frag. Excellent. We're just going to have to hope this sort of thin sector of our infantry line just holds for long enough. Could charge, maybe that would break him. That's worth it at this point. Good. Good. That'll free up our light jabs to start picking at this edge. Let's see how the dice roll here. Next turn. Well, that's not a big deal. Push back. Slightly painful. Plug the gap. Interesting. Spares our irregular foot. He's moving up into charge range with his light spears. We need to attempt to either score disruptions or at least inflict heavy losses before contact. Hope our units stand instead of trying to evade and getting caught. Well, first off, let's reduce command and control. Okay. You two then work on a frag. No? Well, threaten the flank then. Or rather, how does this go? Oh. Interesting. Yeah, then we'll turn this way. Turn. If I turn this way, I can threaten both of these units, but then I waste more time turning back if the zone of control locked. Oh well, we'll do it anyway. How's that? Quite awful. Good. How bad? Real bad, 'cause of the disorder in the stream. Seem to just stand and get shot at for the moment. Held firm. Good. Oh, I like that very much. I wonder if I can force a check on this unit. Not quite, it seems. What a shame. Good. Then these 5 units are in a bit of an awkward spot. Let's get in close to force the shooting malice. Okay. Then there is this whole situation. Held firm. Kind of sad that I did it that way now. Try again. Okay. Next turn. It's too bad. Yeah, my poor doomed cavalry wing. I'm surprised he chose to shoot instead of charging with the light spears. Good. Definitely didn't want these mixed foot fighting my irregulars, as they have full swordsmen and protected, as opposed to half swordsmen and lightly protected. Casualties are unfortunate, but as long as we're not taking cohesion checks, I am okay with most of this. Good, so he did not zone of control lock me. Ugh. Well, a double drop on this unit is unlikely, but let's at least see if it can happen. No. Alright. No surprise that they held firm there. Probably a push back before we can flank, unfortunately. Disrupted them again. Good. Right. Next up, let's go for a break. Good. And let's work on fragging this unit next. Maybe next turn. Held firm, held firm. Right. Push up to charge range. Let's see what that does. Held firm, okay. Charge these archers. And again. And again. Too bad. Get across. Good. We'll prepare to press that advantage with the cavalry. Flank with the infantry. Or actually, probably want to slow down the chariots with the infantry. Here, let's go for a frag. No. Shoot the half arc then. Too bad. We'll still lose this, but at least it'll take a while. Damn. Okay, that's all we can do for now. Good start. Next turn. Now we have to expect that at least some of this 24% is going to rally. Maybe not this turn, but next turn. Oh, why didn't he charge? Should have just got the automatic cohesion drop. Okay, we can only zone in this unit of chariots, they're irregulars. Hello, massed archers. It's unfortunate. Alright, that disorders him and more than it disorders me. Even if I lose, I can fall back, so that's not so bad. Well, actually, how is this? good. Set up the flank anyway. Disrupted. Still not worth the charge because we'll be severely disordered. Keep on. Suppose we spread the love a little bit. Right, charge in. Good. Zone them in. This will take away their impact POAs as it is non-open terrain. Pretty bad. Fragged. Annoying. Let's zone them in, shoot, charge into melee. Not low, low. Let's. Held firm. Too bad. Well, soak them with arrows. Maybe we fall back here? Nope, not yet. Oh, right. This whole situation. Come on, really? Disruption. Break here, I assume. What does that do to us? Nothing much. Surprising. Held firm. Okay. Well, that's that then. Goodbye the cavalry, but otherwise it's going fairly well. Next turn. That's a shame. Well, I suppose I just need to be resigned to the complete annihilation of this cavalry wing anyway. Should bounce that. Oh, fragged. Wasn't expecting that. I'll take it. Good. Very good. Become more heavy, so. Should have charged here. Full swordsman against half swordsman. Triple disruption. I am less than pleased. At least they came back. Here, shooting's not doing anything. Try a charge. No? What about you? This might be exposing me to a flank attack, but I'm losing the firefight at this point anyway. Yeah, you are gonna try to break this frag unit. Start some harassment. Try to work your way around the edges. Good. Now, even disrupted cavalry can do just fine against master archers. Next turn we'll flank here. Don't want to turn to shoot because then we'll be in primary zone of control and he could charge. Do not want. Good. Here, put command on the melee. Yeah, that's better. Should have done that earlier. Come on now. Good. Good. So next turn we'll target that disrupted unit. Hopefully they don't charge and follow up into my flank while I'm already engaged. Let's... maybe that's criminally stupid. Considering just foe threatening his flank and then he could charge. And I don't know how the padding would work. Nah, it's too dangerous. We'll just have to accept this unit's gonna get wrecked. Good. Who's on time command? Probably. Well, impact would be even, but probably the largest unit. Do we dare at this point? Is that a waste? Let's just do it. Then they can get pushed back out or something. Really, raw hoplites, who cares? Next turn. Well, that's not too surprising. Good. We're both disordered, so that'll play in favor of the guard foot, because they'll get their full swordsman POA. Oh yeah, forgot about this whole part of the battle. Ouch. Good. Even better. Yes, please. So we'll lose this for sure. Full swordsman and general. Ugh. Let's prepare a flank. In the meantime, pour in some archery. Do we even try to stabilize this with the charge? I don't think so. We'll wait a turn, hopefully not break right away, get the flank, and then pile on. How is that? Terrible as expected. Frag them? No. Okay. What about you? Not a speedy process, but it'll do. Good. Loose volley, and get that flank. Yes, please. Okay, next up, we go for the break. Good. And loose. Loose. And prepare to get light jabs on it as well. This whole situation is less favorable. Get the commander off that unit that's about to break. Too bad. Try for a charge. They evade, catch them, very good. You're doomed. Enjoy being doomed. Ugh. Well, amazingly, we haven't lost a single unit here yet. So I guess it all paid off. Do I bother? I guess at this point, why the hell not? Can shoot, you say, but would we? Yeah, I guess we're at low ammo. Why not? Did force a cohesion check. Well, barring any rallies, that's game over. Okay, and we have reached the end, despite a bit of a rally there. I was actually expecting more rallies than that, but I guess most of these units took pretty heavy losses before breaking. Okay, so let's look at what happened there. Well, for one thing, I barely did not lose a single one of my outnumbered cavalry wing. So he had more points of troops facing off. And I think these chariots in particular would have been extremely useful had he been able to get them across the stream. Maybe they can't cross, I can't recall. I'll have to check that. I think they can cross very slowly, but if not, I suppose this move would be understandable. That's something to look up in the manual, I suppose. I don't fight on maps like this with chariots too often. In terms of the main clash, I think, so as I stated earlier, the line of the river is a trap because it allows me to line up and pick at the corners, and those archers to the back are unable to support the main line. So it would have been better to either advance or withdraw to be in a straight line. And I think probably withdraw while interspersing the guard foot if possible to support the melee. In this kind of situation where we're just staring and shooting at one another, the Sparabara have a great advantage. The Master Archers get the close range shooting malice for Master Archers with no melee weapons against nearby enemy melee capable troops, which even the Sparabara are. And on top of that, the Sparabara are protected due to their large wicker shields, and the archers are unprotected. So even at low ammo, we're able to shoot these guys up pretty efficiently. Charging across was generally a bad idea because of the disordering effect of the stream. On the bright side, it did also protect us from being charged by the guard foot in particular, who are heavy and thus severely disordered in the stream. And even the mixed foot would be moderately disordered charging across. On this wing, the armored hoplites are resistant to archery, but they are only average. So, on impact, we had the advantage, light spear 100, quality 50 against spear 100, which helped. In the melee, we had, I think we were down 25, maybe? So quality plus 50, swordsmen only 25, because the 50 was halved by steady spearmen. Still, these units are better at taking cohesion checks, I think, than hoplites, or maybe it evens out a bit because they're bowmen and they're heavy foot, but the point is, we weren't outmatched here. And then finally, on this wing, the camels are highly vulnerable to missile fire, so even light infantry could pick them off pretty easily. So, that's that. Next up is Thimbra, where I'll be commanding the Lydian army, and we'll just continue on from there. Good game to Oki, and till next time.